Bonjour YouTube, welcome back to our channel.
Today we are talking about how France made our lives better. So, on y va. For me, this travel is very accessible, efficient, and not so expensive either. And it's all well connected in France, as we mentioned in our earlier videos. Of course, the cost depends on the region you would like to visit, but overall it's very accessible and efficient, not so expensive.
It made me enriched even more in culture and in history. I was always interested in culture, I was always interested in architecture, I was always interested in history in general and in big personages and big people. And in France, what I love, one of the things that I love, one of the million things that I love about France is that you have so much to see, you have so much to learn, you have access to beautiful museums, beautiful places. Like, you can go to a chateau, a castle, or a museum without paying like too much money, without paying like crazy amounts of money, and you will just spend a whole day there learning something that you never thought you would learn. You know, you never expected to learn.
For me, it's the third language, and it's very nice to understand French people. Of course, sometimes it's very hard to understand because of their accent. Learning another language is so much fun. At the same time, it's very difficult, challenging. I'm really appreciating this journey actually. Because of France, I have to learn the third language. Yeah, it's difficult, but at the end it will pay off.
I've become less wasteful. I've become vegetarian in France. Irony, right? The whole country eats meat and everything else, but I decided to become vegetarian here. My mother never understood it. She always keeps on saying that, oh, you're crazy. You're in France and you're a vegetarian. You're insane. But I am. I'm more connected with life and myself, and more in tune with myself and what surrounds me. Maybe it's something to do with the fact that I'm surrounded constantly by incredible creations that people have made. I'm surrounded by beauty that other people would love to see every single day, and I am constantly filled by this amazing amount of gratitude that I have. So gratitude, I guess. Much more gratitude.
Recently I got my eyes vision tested. Since I already have the frames, I only needed to change the glasses, and I didn't need to pay for anything because I have mutual, and it was good because every month I pay for it, and it's very good to use mutual at some point.
Another way how France made my life better is, I guess, appreciating the sun. Is really beautiful today. Appreciating the moment, meaning that you appreciate the moment in the moment. You could be standing like right now, like I am. We were recording a travel episode, and I'm standing by a beautiful river with a cascade of water in the side. Beautiful homes over there. An amazing castle on my other side. And you know, these are the moments that you appreciate life, you appreciate what you have, and the attention to detail that you particularly find in this country. It's incredible. The attention to detail of French people, or French culture, or France in general, is incredible. It's absolutely meticulously incredible. It's meticulous, but it's incredible. It's worth it. You see, like now I'm trying to record and there are birds around me flying around, and the sky is blue, everything is beautiful. You know, before I wouldn't think about it, I wouldn't realize it before. I would just be like, oh, it's great, it's a good day. Here I appreciate it.
And quality of food in France in general, okay, I'm not happy about the portions, and as I mentioned earlier, it's very small for me, but the quality is very high, and that's what matters in France. When you go to boulangerie or patisserie, you want to try all the dessert they have. I know it's high in calorie, but they look very tasty, and
they are very tasty.
There are some boulangeries I can never forget because of how they make their baguette or their patisserie. It's just amazing.
I guess the final point is the overall standard has gone up in terms of food, for instance, in terms of overall quality of things, you know. You buy less, but you buy good. You don't just, you always choose quality over quantity, whether it's food, whether it's clothing, whether it's other things, you know. Like, before I buy something, I think many times, especially with items. With food, of course, you know what you want to buy. And quality is obviously, as Sinan mentioned it, the quality is amazing of food, in food here. It's just incredible. But if you want to buy something else, like an item for the house, an item for yourself, clothing, whatever, then you think many times before you do it. And I think this is one of the things that I particularly learned here, because quality is more important, you know. And I know it sounds a little bit cliche, but it is true. You really pay attention to that. If something is ugly, or if something is really not finished yet, or something is not there yet, you're not gonna pick it up. And you know, and I noticed that people here, they pay attention to that, you know. Of course, everyone is different, but I noticed that. It's almost like a unspoken rule, you know. It has to be a good quality. It has to be. Otherwise, it's not good enough.
And if you also live abroad, please let us know how the country changed your life. We would love to read your experience and
Comments.
yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Until next one.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.